Now, now, let me reiterate, and I'm going to tell you this again. Adam and Eve was a peoples of the black race. God created this formality to show us the integrity of God. He created Adam as one person with Eve into in inside, speaking to us in time because he knew the Antichrist was coming. He was the face of the white man. I'm going to sit up here and tell you this because we got preachers preaching lies or falsehoods against Barack Obama, and Barack Obama's father was one of the first fruits of the earth. So was mine. The black race was the first human race upon this earth. Well, the white race never knew. He knew through his father, but his father taught him words of deception because he came from the angels the fallen angels, which gave up their dominion in heaven. Look at say Jude. In done so, he transgressed the law, created him a law of democracy, went after God's blessing, despised the good, and he loved the bad. Everything that God had created, he had made up in his mind that he was going to defile everything that God had created to glorify himself. He had made up in his mind he was going to destroy all of it. This is where you see the acting out against Barack Obama at. The same mentality, the same spirit is lurking in the hearts of the Gentiles which came out of the family of the North. I got something I want to show you. I got something I want to show you. Well, let's start first with this preacher that I heard preaching a sermon. He blasting everything. Now all of a sudden he's speaking about Daniel. Speaking about Barack Obama, against Barack Obama, saying Barack Obama, you need to look at, is this something going to happen to Barack Obama? You need to look. Don't answer to that word of Satan. Don't answer to him. Don't answer to his calling, because God has placed you in the pit of the earth where he have not placed all these other people. The things that you're doing, I know is contrary to the laws of the land, but Jesus Christ, our God, have sent him to bring judgment upon his people because they would not hear the prophet. They refused the water all shallow. They did flow softly. They refused. So God is being a lion tongue, having Jesus be a lion tongue, leading them off into destruction, because God is not going to hold their hand and feed them at the same time and lead them into a steady stream of pure water. He's going to take them and let them go into their own will by being a lion tongue in front of them. Because done is because they refuse the word of the prophet. I mean, prophet. What God is doing, he tied a word with them every time he send them and tell them to do one thing, they do things according to their own heart. So what God done, he's turning them over to their God, the Gentiles, who they prefer to serve other than God. He said, I'm going to do this. How you going to do it? He's going to send prophets and lead them, send a leader to guide them into their own destruction because they refuse the truth. This is the season upon which we are today. The only way you could sanctify somebody, if they keep going astray, you got to turn them over to the adversary and let them live the law toward the adversary, what the adversary do. And you got to take away the food. You got to take away the clothes you clothe them with. You got to take all these things away from them and destroy them and leave them in the hands of their adversary. Isn't this what God did to Japan the other day? We're going to take you a little bit further. While Joe Biden saying, well, Barack Obama need to be impeached. The preacher said, well, you need to watch out. Why should he fear any man when he have God set a standard of time upon when he will leave this earth? Why should he listen to you? And God is the one put him there. Did no white man put Barack Obama there? Never did a black man. Never did a gay. Never did a straight. God put him there. You could foreclose that lie. You haven't did nothing, because when you had the opportunity when he passed the health care package, all of y'all went against him. So it's the simple heart and the foolish heart that sit up and lie and go against this man, and the traits that you imposed on him is far greater, worse than the traits that he do against you. We know when he got there, he tried to satisfy everybody, even the wrong, the right, the straight, the gays. He tried to embrace all of them in a certain ideological, where he could bring them together in one accord, where the Gentiles, through the history of America and through the history of Great Britain and the Roman Empire, create bounds of separation between the two peoples. While they uplift one and discard the other. This is what they done. And they going with a lying tongue. Why didn't you preach of Daniel 40, 50 years ago? Why didn't you preach of America being Nebuchadnezzar 100 years ago, 30 years ago, 15 years ago? But now you done got it from what God showed me, and you did a lying tongue trying to deny me. Use a lying tongue. You still with your deceitful lies, trying to say, well, we got it right. How the heck do you think you have it right? And you never was on your heart to tell these things. But now you get everybody preaching Babylon. Well, why? And the Lord's will, you're not speaking about the space shuttle. Why you're not speaking about the space shuttle? Why you're not speaking about the space shuttle in Ezekiel chapter 1? The prophet in Ezekiel chapter 2, in Ezekiel chapter 3. How come you're not speaking about me? How come you're not speaking about the revelation of the knocking down of the World Trade Center in Ezekiel chapter 9? And how come you are not speaking about Jesus Christ blowing up the space shuttle over Texas in Ezekiel chapter 10 and Jesus getting victory over the space shuttle in Revelation chapter 4? And the same formality where God said the beast, four beasts, which was spatial, spoke about Alexander the Great, President George W. Bush, myself, the CIA, in Revelation chapter 6, but you're trying to keep me hid because you know I'm a true prophet of God. And you going with your lying tongue, using the same formality you have did all these years, trying to see the world and talk about Barack Obama. We both are on the same ticket because he's from John the Baptist and I am from Moses. But you